Sziasztok! Nem ezt akartam elsőgyére. Múltkor ebbét akartam, csak nem jött össze. Sok kilóra sem csak egy kerül a Mass Effect 2. Elvileg be lesz linkelve az I betűre kiesik majd előző rész végigjátszások. Kiférek tőle. Nézzük, azt mondja, extrák. Beállítás. Március átlagos. Szintépés kikapcsol, már van egy-két dolog, amit átállítottam benne. Feliratok bekapcsolva, csapat képesség használata. Igen, automatikus mentés. Nem tudom melyik körülben, amikor igéztem a manuális mentést. Mi ez a bevitel? Ja? Kamera érzékenység. Grafika. Hát, mivel hogy gördülékeny legyen, lehetőleg a stream közben nem nagyon szakasson egy kicsit kompresszum kromp, hogy mondjam már. Tehát, hogy a full grafikára felveszem, nem biztos, hogy nem fog rá szaggatni nagyon a játék közben. A videó. Ami most feltérnénk, hogy full HD-b. Bár hogy nem is tegyen teszteltem, az igazság. Én mikor érjen kész. Nem tudom. Két dolgot akkor újjáján veszünk. Nemrég jelent meg, azt hiszem, a Legendary verzió, amiben az eredeti, ez a trilógia benne, csak felújított grafikával. Hát női karakter, de elvileg, hogyha az első rész végig játszott, elvileg akkor lehet az a karakterrel lenni, amit most megpróbálunk. Ja. Hát akkor kell csinálunk egy másikat. Majd. Így most másokat töltök képet. Azt mondja átlagos, hát ez egy normál nehézségi szontot, az szintépés kikapcsolva. Feliratok, csapatképesség, automatikus mindig. Kicsit trükközni kell, hogy magyar nyelven lehessen rajta. Úgy kell megérzékelni a játék, mint hogyha angol felirat lenne. Magyarosítás. Hát eredetileg magyar nyelven jelent meg. Nekem angol verzió.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
and it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
2081-re belőle galaktikus szív tárolás a Citadel. Hát igen, mondjuk most leírja nagyjából, hogy az organikus és a szerves életformákat azért a 50 000 évvel kint. Lényegében a játék arról szól. Organikus ugye biológus, tehát a szerves élet és a szervek közötti örök háború.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down! Multiple hull breaches! Weapons offline! Somebody get that fire out!
Okay.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
Csak konfigurálni kell.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles. Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Shepard. Liara, go. Now. Aye, aye.
A megoldás, egy kísérőre veszük a felbontást.
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Amint átvált a játék, átvált a gépbe. Ez így nem valami. Rondábban fog kinézni, és kompenszálni kell. Szóval menj a pilóta fülképbe, juss el Jokerre lökötve a Normandia első fedélzet.
Mayday! 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 This is SSV Normandy!
Kíváncsiságból. Bejutnom.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
Vala nem tudom meg.
Come on, baby, hold together. Hold together.
Na, a főfedélzetem volt a csillagtérkép. Joker. Beszélj Jokerre.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No, I won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Igen, mondjuk neki van az első évben egy ilyen betegség, hogy csontjön ki.
Commander! Shepard!
Az első részben. Hoppá, szökik a levegő. És valószínűleg meghaltunk az űrben, oxigén nélkül sokáig. Nézd, a föld lenne a háttérben. Hát már jóval indít a játék, mert előttől meghalunk az el. Mass Effect Genesis Interactive Black Story. Ja, most én kék rész
Just
képregény.
another routine mission.
Csak egy
Why do
másik
they always
rutin
say that
küldetés
before a
volt.
mission? Of course it's routine. You haven't
Kezd-
done anything
mielőtt
yet.
indultunk.
It's everything that happens along the way. The choices
Nem
you
tudom,
make,
mi nincs magyarul, de
the paths you choose,
hát igen, az első küldetés az
Turn the
egy
routine
és lement. Ahol
into anything but.
azt
Of course,
tesztelték,
that's how
hogy
it
milyen
started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call.
feltudni kell mennünk
Look
itt
where
vele
that
a
got me.
fantomok közé.
We were testing out the
Right,
Normandy,
right, it could
Captain
be
Anderson's new
started
ship,
again.
when the distress
Yeah,
call
that's-
came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain.
Megtámadtak az égen egyest.
Whatever it was massive.
Kiderült.
I hit the ground with my lieutenant, Caden Alenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book.
Jó
With a
gyerek
talent
is
for
olyan
biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley
Itt
Williams.
találkoztunk
A soldier to the
Williams-szel.
core, tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and took us to the
Csatlakozott
spot where she
csapathoz.
lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever
Hajó
seen.
volt, ami megtámadta
It
az
was massive,
érinést.
scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted away. We followed the path of destruction to an artifact, a
Követtük
beacon
a
left by a long dead
pusztítást az
race called the
erekjének
Protheans.
jeladóhoz,
The colony had dug it up, and
ami
whoever attacked
protein
them had tried to take
jeladó
it.
volt.
Lieutenant Alenko made the mistake of getting too close.
Félrelőtte
Hit him with some type
Alenko
of energy.
hadnagyot,
I
aztán
grabbed him and threw him out of the way.
töltött el a információt.
That's when it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't
Ami
move,
a
could
réperek
barely
és a
breathe.
kazásokról szól.
Everything went
Csak most
black.
később derült ki.
And then
Csak
I saw
tőlényen.
something. Vision.
Vízió, álmom, rémám.
A nightmare. By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did Udina, a political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Udina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen elite Spectres could be guilty of something like that. They needed proof, which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led us to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tali. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she'd procured some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tali's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd spotted was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago, including the Protheans, then disappearing back through the math relays to dark space, leaving no trace that they'd ever been. That explained why Saren was after the beacon, and it made some sense out of my visions, but not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped. They stripped him of his Spectre status and gave me the honor of becoming the first human Spectre. My first task? Bring down Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I'd need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara. A Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's top lieutenant. And like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a unique ability to meld with other species, Liara was able to help me decipher some of the vision the beacon had given me. Nothing concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari. Her technique for accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant. Caden was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Mi is volt? Első a küldetés, Caden vagy Liarát. Elvileg Liarával végül. Igen.
I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission, finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's help, we had our next lead, Venezia.
Segített nekünk
Saren had taken her to
Veneziához
Novaria,
az
where he'd
anyját
enslaved the
megpróbáljuk
queen of a
meggyőzni.
dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the
Nem
Rachni.
sikerült.
He ordered Venezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni queen. The queen's drones were everywhere, and they were not happy. We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Venezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone, with the information. I tried to reason with Venezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Venezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms. And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni queen to deal with. She claimed her drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
Elvileg megmentették a királynak, nem öltem meg, azt választottam.
I couldn't do it. I wouldn't doom an entire species for past sins. And the queen was true to her word. She left and took her army of drones with her.
De a tanács nem díjazta, mert egy elvileg már
With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer. But we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. The Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research.
Rexnek nem nagyon tetszett, hogy meg kiderült, hogy van gyógyban, ugyan szaporodnak róla.
Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real. But he wouldn't back down.
Elvileg sikerült meggyőzni, és nem kell megölni.
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks. He realized this wasn't the way to help his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me, threatened me. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead. And I knew it was capable of doing just that. What I couldn't understand was why Saren would help it. But there was no time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split my team into 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb, Saren showed up. We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign, the Reaper. And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he'd found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding himself. Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates. I tried, but I wasn't fast enough. I could only save one of them. Caden was a good man and a great soldier. But I had to choose, and I chose Ash. That was the last time Saren would slip away from me. I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team mostly intact, we chased Saren and his army to Ilos, a long-lost planet that had once belonged to the Protheans. As we prepared for what we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we put our feelings aside for the sake of the mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other, and it was perfect. While it lasted. We arrived on Ilos close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago, and every 50,000 years before that, each time purging the galaxy of life. The Protheans had fought and died like every species before them, but a few survived long enough to leave a parting gift. The Protheans had discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return, giving us the time we needed to find a solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He'd caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with Sovereign as his flagship, there was little hope that the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Council fleets battled Saren's army outside the Citadel, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy. The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray. Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet. The battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless. It took the combined fleets of humanity and the other races, but in the end, Sovereign fell. The costs were immense. While humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left to me to decide. On the one hand, Udina, the lifetime politician, ruthless and ambitious. He would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be placed before him. The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair. But a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Pedig én nem foglaltam álláspontot, de mindegy. Azt mondja, középsőt választottam, de mindegy, akkor már legyen Anderson.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in the way. The war was over. The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. If they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew, took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned cleanup duty, routing out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Meg most jön elvileg a karakter generáló rész. Most nem emlékszem, hogy most Jane-re volt hagyva, vagy más volt a Sarah neve? Nem, elvileg kétféleképp játszottam, csak azért nem tudom most így per pillanat. Akkor legyen Jane most. Shepard fedett státusza miatt személyes adatok hiányosak. Erősítse meg az alapító adatait, hogy végezze el a személyre szabott regisztrációt. Elvileg azt mondja, most jelenleg azt mondja, Jane Shepard egy földi, egyedüli túlélő, katona, szóval megjelenés nem látható. Elvileg egyénire is lehet. Az alapértelmezett vagy egyéni testre szabás. Valamiért van most egy kis másabb lett, hogy el lehet forragatni a fejet. Csak nyomba kell tartani, a jobb egér. Ez arcberendezés. Hát... Lehet a bőrszint. A bőrtékos, ez nem tudom. Most mi lehet? Most mennyire látszik öreg? Hát lehet vastagítani, hogy végigkönnyíteni a nyakat. Arc mérete. Arc szélessége. Látványos. Államnak mekkora szélség. Igen, fület is lehet, az aztán, hogy most a fülmérete mekkora, hát most a hajviselettől függ. Meg hogy mennyire így eláll, vagy csak így a fül. Gondolom, az mint fülirány az lenne. A szemek lehet a formáját. A szemmagasság. A szélesség is. Mélységet mondom. Homlok mélység. Szemöldök magasság. Iris színe, milyen színű legyen a szeme. Világos kék. Nem tudom mennyire látszik. Egy kicsit világos zöld. Igen, feltűnő szakos. Zöld a szeme. Most ez mit tudom, ezt részt. Szájform. Egy kis ilyen mosolygós. És nem mutat semmit. Úgyhogy mennyire legyen széles. Jó kerül között. Aljak mérít. Ja, egy kicsit túlzás. Hát azért hogy néz ki? Ez így már nem az orra alatt van. Most én szemből nem tudom mennyire látszik az orra, de... Most e között variálok, vagy ez. Különböző mi alakú szemben. Hát ez egy kicsit már érdekes, hogy elkinézem. A színét is lehet változtatni. Maradjunk a feketénél. Sminkelés. Csak gyorsítom. Mennyire alus. Illetve személyfesték. Múltkor katonával játszottam végig, rájöttem, hogy elit ügynökök szembe épített szinaptikus processzorral rendelkeznek, amely lehetővé teszik számukra halláspontossága vegyi célba ellenfeleik. Képzettség adrenalin-lökét, kábítólövés, fegyveres képzés, gépkarabé, puska, mesterlövész, puska, nehéz pisztoly, lőszer kiképzés, gyújtó, kiraulis típusztól. Katonák küzdelem, de az a szakítja nincs nála keményebb, sem eredményesebb. Az ellenség lőfegyverrel való likvidálása. Megritkításában ő kétenek legtöbb fegyveres és az összes különleges lőszertípust használhatják. Volt a szivárgó, ami olyan átszázó rendszereket rendelkezik, meg segítségével képesek rövid időig észrevétlenek maradni. Igen. Így előnyhez jutatnak ellenfeleikkel szemben. Képzettségek, technikai átszázás, ambasztás, emi hekkelés, fegyveres képzés, mesterlövész puska, nehéz pisztoly, géppisztoly, lőszeres képzés, kiró és instruktor, beszivárgó technika is, harcszakértői átszázása nehezítik meg a vizuális műszeres észlelésüket, bármely távolságú, kemény ellenfelek számos fegyvert és technikai trükköt ismernek. Ez is mondjuk, hogy jól hangzik, mert volt, amikor mindenki meghekkelték a fegyvereimet az első részben. Van az élharcos, amelyik Eli 5-ös implantáltak, ha látják el, lehetővé teszi, hogy van roppant Eli biotikus kékes kísérlésekkel sújtanak le ellenfelek, mely egyben közelharc és sávban viszi át az élharcos. Képzettségi lerolás, mozgás, lökés hullám, fegyveres képzés, puska, nehéz pisztoly, géppisztoly, karabélyhoz a négy, lőszeres képzés, kirúg, gyújtó és kirúg, élharcosok egyedi és kockázatos taktikáit teszik rettenetet. Igyekeznek minél közelebb férkőzni az ellenfélhez, hogy fegyveréket és bionikus képességeit sújtsanak le rájuk. Van az őrszem. Az őrszemek éppenséggel a legkorszerűbb páncélzatok ügyelnek. Túltöltés esetén a rendszer minden ellenfelet megbénít, aki közelében tart. Képzettség, testpáncél, taszítás, torzítás, túltöltés, fagycsapás, fegyveres képzés, nehéz pisztoly, géppisztoly. Az őrszemeket összeteszik különlegesen, hogy tech és bionikus képességek egyaránt alkalmazzák a harcban. Nem versenykednek az alantítusokkal és mérnökökkel, de roppant sokoldalúak szinte bármilyen helyzetben elboldogulnak. Egy fokkal, tehát hogy hekkelni tudnánk, meg nem tudom, lögdösnéket az őrszem, van az Adeptus, beütetjén emelnek, képesek mikroszinkronizás létrehozás, amely sebzi az ellenfelet a levegőbe képes reptet nélkül, mint talentikus képesség. Képzettség, szinkronizás, torzás, mozdítás, lökés hullám, fegyveres képzés, nehéz pisztoly, géppisztoly. Az alantikusok birtokos specialistáink képesek bármelyik képesek használni, majd megvan az ellenfel gyors birtikus erejükkel. Habár nem kapnak komoly harci kiképzést, képesek ellenfeléket egyetlen lövés leadás nélkül is semlegesíteni. Mondom, katona voltam, azt inkább rájöttem, mert a bionikus választottam, akkor az ő lett volna. Mérnök robotokat úszítanak ellenfeleikre, amelyek akár elő is készítik őket a felezékük mögül, kikényszerítik őket. Harci robot, túltöltés, hamvasztás, emi hekkelés, fagycsapás, fegyveres képpisztoly. Mérnökök, technikai speciális, így csak ők képesek harci robotok bevetésére harcmezőjében. Mérnökök képesek a leghatékonyabb átjön az ellenséges védelmet, ők teszik le képtelenni a legegyszerűbb ellenfelet. Nem tudom. Most, hogyha nem katonát választok, akkor most nem tudok majd egy mérnökös vállalkokat, nem tudok fegyveren, nem szerettem a gép karabét. Ez miért hozzá? Az állapot nincsen, hogy mit fekkelni, és tudjuk meg bionikusik, vagy volt valamelyik. Azt a miért őrszemre mondta. Jágyekben ez megvan, de kettő, úgyhogy tudnánk hackelni is, meg bionikus. Hát akkor lehet az őrszem, ezt tudni gyerek. Az Ademptonus meg akkor tudnánk őket mozgatni így a levegőben. Lenne tényleg kinézés, meg mindig az. Hát, jó lesz az őrszem. Személyis háttérbe ütette Űriára. Mindkét szülőd a szövetséggel cserébe szolgált, amikor hajóban és államosét töltötte, de mivel mindig áthelyezték őket, soha nem töltötte egy-két évnél többet egy helyen. Szüleidet követve 18 évesen beléptérős jelenetben van a telepes. A Mintidon születtél és nevelkedtél. Egy kicsit határkorán az Attika vonalon 16 éves korodban kalózok tudták fel a Mindorint. Megölték család és barátodat, életedet egy arra járó szövetségcsapat mentettem pár évig, és maga is jelentkeztél és jelentben. Az egybe ezt választottam, földi születés, árban két a föld, meg az olyan nevelkedtél, megéltés, bűnözés, bűnbondák világában 18-esen a szövetségben menekültünk, igazol telepest. Pszichológiai profil, magányos törvényi szolgálat idő alatt egy küldetés, melyben részt vettél teljes kudarcot alatt. Egy különben embertelen szituációban kellett jutnom fizikai és mentális határon, ami több embert megtört volna, de túlélted még a körülötted lévők elmúlottak. Már csak te vagy az, aki elmesél történeteket, hogy háborús és katonai kadirikes, egy sokkal erősebb ellenséges ereként találtad szemben magad, életet kockáztattad, úgyhogy megmented a folytatását és legyőzted az elfet. Amíg lehet ennek is bátorsági hűségét, kitüntetésekkel és elismerését jutalmazták a szövetségi flottának. Van a könyörtelen katonai előmenetelet folyamán csak egyetlen alapszabályt, az ragaszkodtál, elvégzed a munkát. Érzelemmentesnek számítanak és brutálisnak tartottak, könyörtelen hatékonyságot elővigyázatossá tette társaidat, de ahol a vereség már nem volt megengedő, ott a katonaság mindig hozzád fordul először. Hát veszik a háborús is. Szintén seppel, telepes, háborús hős és lesz. Megvan olyan fegyverkönyvt elúrom.
On the monitor. Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of her surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity's off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me?
attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Amelyik az imént indízőledett fel az a pillanat.
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker.
Adja fel a fegyvert a páncélszekrényből.
You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your
Most már
weapon
szókozom az F betűn. Ugye az E.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from... Damn it! Those canisters by the door are going to blow. Get behind cover now. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Most már nem ilyen körökkel van jelezve, hogy a fegyver milyen irányban. Meg most már tárazni is kell, az egyből kell tárazni.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off.
Ez maradt túl, de most...
Look out!
Au! Kicsit közvetlenül volt a célzás, látom.
Keep moving, we need to get to the shuttles.
Kicsit furcsa, hogy most újra kell majd a fegyvereket mind tölteni, és kifagyunk a legszerűbb. Körös dolgot elhagyták, úgy látom. Azt hiszem kritikai az második is sikeresebben, mint az első.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Take cover. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those
Jó
mechs.
bomba, hát közvetlenül be lehet. Kicsit másképp ér az életeket az ellenfélnek is.
I've lost shields.
Szögöltem a balsat egy ilyen kék csikkal, aki a
Nice work, Shepard.
Minden nem ütött. TPS nézet, az meg volt. Nem tudom, már korábban is, mert csak megint csak két segítők lesz mindig. Ez jó, egy darab.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long. More reinforcements heading your way. Here come the mechs. Use the grenade launcher to take them out.
Tartsa lenyomva a bal shift kompolidát, kinyilvánulsz. Állásító kiváltás. Mi az egész gödőben működik.
System 2 on suppress.
Take the elevator down one floor.
Most is majd 4 fegyverre lehetnek nálam.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Tartsd lenyomva az V-t, és tartsd lenyomva a szó közben, hogyha át akarsz. Ez törne a tüzet. Még kell lenyomva tartani a szó. ilyen is lesz.
You're doing fine, Shep. Head to the next room and I'll try to beat you. Shepard, free me. I've got men closing in on my position.
El van Miranda, úgyis képtelt a játék, úgyis.
Hostile forces have engaged. Hostile forces have engaged. Allied force casualty.
Felrobbannak. Azt mondja, adatmutatban megnyitása.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
Tulajdonképpen robbogászi.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far.
Hát 4 milliárdba kerül.
That we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Most már jelölt ki az egyes elemeket, a szimbólumok összepárosításhoz, találj két összeélő szimbólumot, válasz ki mindkettőt, és zárd az áramköt. A biztonsági korlát időjeletünk minden áramkört zárnod kell. Most már nem ilyen körös baromság van. Megkerülés kezdés. Most ilyen memória jelentkezett cél. Nem ugyanaz. És ha kilépek, akkor úgy át lehet többször próbálkozni. Ezt nem tudom, hogy így lehet többször próbálkozni. Úgy látom, random variális. Legutóbbi ilyen dolog a Chrome-ban volt. Játék egy ilyen most memória játék, hogy azonosokat kerül is. Ez mi volt benne? Most már más azt mondja.
The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari, the second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were all...
Prológus, ezt én nincs megcsinálva, kell megmenekülni a Normandiumban is. Nincs most itt külön, elvileg most már nem van. Ezt mondtam én. Ja, csak egy embert ki, megnyomom, melyik kérő, melyik irányba kell. Van is külön térkép. Vagy van csak még nem mutattuk ki. Ezzel engem biztos kell rámátolni. Vézza, nem Diazza, úgy látom Mirandát, a doki.
What? Requesting assistance. Critical system damage. Requesting assistance. How engaged? Requesting assistance.
Gotta hurt! Drop him!
Allied force casualties.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
Okay, Dave.
I'm having trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Were there any other survivors from the Normandy?
I'll tell you what. You help me finish off these mechs, and I'll play 20 questions with you all day. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
Please reconsider your aggressive conduct. Critical system damage. System failing. System failing. Hostile forces have engaged.
Testpáncél. Mozgás.
Careful. Backup systems can be requesting assistance system.
Just give the order and I'll hit him with a biotic power.
Excuse me.
Milyen mozgás van? Nem csak taszítás van.
all I've got.
Careful.
Tehát a taszítás az, amikor a falhoz kenném, nem tudtam.
Have a nice trip!
Excuse me.
Okay. I promised I'd answer your questions. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Félig, tehát nem vagyunk teljesen klónok, mondjuk úgy, de pár dolgot azért bennek, mit csináltak bennük.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
Szóval a régi csapatunk szanaszét ment.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Listen, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on, the service tunnels are this way.
The Asari were the first. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turian... 50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in...
Log update. The Lazarus Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history. Maybe now Miranda will finally show some appreciation for everything I've done.
Egy kicsit megogadtunk, de... Nem tudom, meg most itt lesz csapat irányító fülőben.
They've seen us.
Damn it, Wilson. This room is crawling with mechs.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Excuse me. Requesting assistance.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh God! I'm hit! They shot me!
Jacob, ja, hogy egyébként hátul kullogsz, de... Valamit láttam.
Reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen. Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let that happen.
félig, meg most azt magyarázni, nem jó sikerik minden tökéletesre. Ugye...
Shepard, down here!
Nem látok senkit.
In the early 2160s, the Alliance began aggressive colonization of worlds in the Skyllian Verge, much to the dismay of the Batarians, who had been developing the region for several decades. In 2171, the Batarians petitioned the Council to declare the Verge a zone of Batarian interest. The Council refused, however, declaring unsettled worlds in the region open to human colonization. In protest, the Batarians closed their Citadel embassy and severed official diplomatic relations with the Council, effectively becoming a rogue state. They instigated a proxy war in the Verge by funneling money and weapons to criminal organizations, urging them to strike at human colonies. Hostilities peaked with the Skyllian Blitz of 2176, an attack on the human capital of Elysium by Batarian-funded pirates and slavers. The Elcor are a Citadel species native to the high-gravity world Dakuna. They are massive creatures, standing on 4 muscular legs for increased stability. Elcor move slowly, an evolved response to an environment where a fall can be lethal. This has colored their psychology, making them deliberate and conservative. Elcor's speech is ponderous and monotone. Among themselves, scent, slight movements, and sub-vocalized infrasound convey shades of meaning that make a human smile seem as subtle as a fireworks display. Since their subtlety can lead to misunderstandings with other species, the Elcor often go out of their way.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Tartsd elnyom a balsík gombot, a parancsnoki megnyitásra ezzel.
He needs help.
Válaszd az egység képesség. Itt az egeret az egység képesség felé. Egység talpra állít egy ereség csapattagot. Most már nem a shift gombbal történik, hogy az
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only 2 possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few... We can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Tag! These mechs don't know when to quit.
Hostile forces have engaged.
pathway to the shuttles is through those canisters.
Na most azt akarta túltölteni? Robbanós láda. És mindenféleképpen azt kell felrobbantani. Az áll az úton. Robban alá, de mégse robban.
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Hát a Cerberusszal nem voltunk valami jó viszonyban az első részben.
I wiped out my share of Cerberus projects when I was a Spectre. Back then they were trying to kill me. Why the change of heart?
Those answers are way above my pay grade. But basically, things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive man? Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah. That's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be more than happy to tell you whatever you want to know.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Első kapcsolat háborút követően a napon egy kép. Még renegátot is adtál. Van az, hogy 975 kreditünk, meddig érünk. Nehéz fegyver, először 2, palári, médium, nincs már. Az első részben ott ilyen ásványunk tett mint.
In the early 2160s, the Geth are a humanoid race of networked AIs. They were created by the Quarians 300 years ago as tools of labor and war. When the Geth showed signs of self-evolution, the Quarians attempted to exterminate them. The Geth won the resulting war. This example has led to legal, systematic repression of artificial intelligences in galactic society. The Geth possess a unique distributed intelligence. An individual has rudimentary animal instincts, but as their numbers and proximity increase, the apparent intelligence of each individual. The Hanar are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness. They speak with scrupulous precision and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world. The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical.
No.